Hi guys, I feel perhaps a little bit silly for filming this, but I've just read an email that came from someone, and it's really touched me. And it really, every time I receive communication like I have just received, it really reinforces to me why I do what I do and why I do it the way I do. It is different. It's not for everyone, and it's not the way everyone does it. But for those of you who really struggle, who know that you deserve better, who know that you are better, but just don't know how to get out of the hole you're stuck in. That's why I do what I do. I've been there. I've been in that hole, and while I was in that hole, I also knew that I loved life, and I knew that I could do this. I could do it. I could do it without medication. I could do it without miracle solutions. I knew I needed that time in my little hole to myself to develop, to really look inside myself, to really challenge myself to see my worth, to see who I was. Why is it that I'm here? What is it that I'm here to do? I think when you are a sensitive person and you do really love life and you really want to get it right, there's that little perfectionist tendency inside lots of us who we're like eager little puppy dogs. Show me the way. I want to do it the right way. I want to get this thing. I want to really get it right. For us, life can be really hard. As much as we love it, as much as we know better, sometimes we get stuck. Sometimes we fall down a pit and we have these negative voices and these negative thoughts, and we can't get out of our own way. And we know that there's a way to get out of our own way, but we don't know what that way is, and we don't know how. So for those people, I'm here. I love every single human being on the planet. I know people think it sounds corny when someone you don't know says I love you, but I truly love people. I do. I find every single one of you fascinating. I find every single one of you beautiful. When you're being yourself, when you're being vulnerable, when you're being honest, when you're being open, I can't help but think, oh my God, this person is so beautiful, and if only they could see themselves the way I see them, they would have nothing to worry about and they would feel so good about themselves. And I know people when I was stuck, saw me that way as well, and I thank those people because they didn't say, oh, you poor thing, you're so broken, oh, maybe, yeah, you should go and get fixed. They didn't say that to me at all. They listened, they asked really good questions, they coaxed me, they comforted me, they really nurtured me and nourished me, when I needed it, and reminded me to believe in myself. And when I was having insane mental moments, which I did have a lot of, and you know what? Truly, sometimes I still do. But the difference now is I can pull myself out, and I know how. Before, I didn't know how. And I'm glad that I was there, and I'm glad that I got to the point that I did, because it pushed me. It gave me a determination to find what it was that was missing. I seemed to have all the pieces right in the equation from the outside looking in. I was fit, active, healthy, lean, whatever. I have a beautiful partner. I have a wonderful life. From the outside looking in, everything is right, nothing is wrong. And that's exactly true. But within myself, I was fighting a battle every single day. And I have shared with you before, there were some days that I didn't even get dressed. I was so overcome with anxiety that I could not even get dressed. So I do relate, and I just want to say to you that there is a way, and you don't need to be treated like a number. You don't have to go the clinical route if you don't want to. There are wonderful people out there most of them sometimes just your friends, who will listen to you. Gosh, listening is so underrated these days. Just listening, just hearing and just asking those questions, and just when is required, just giving that little nurturing nudge and reminder to someone that they're fine and they have the answers within and they can trust themselves, and this is just fear. It will pass through. And also too, though, that there's a reason why they're feeling stuck and low. It's something coming from their soul. There's a whisper, there's a message coming from deep within about what the soul isn't satisfied with right now, that you're not living your truth, that you are feeling pressured or compelled to follow the crowd instead of being your unique you, being who you are, who you were born to be, who the world needs and wants. When we get pulled back into trying to be like everyone else, or trying to conform, or trying to do it the way everyone else is doing it, we then, that's when I think our soul really goes, hey, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You're ignoring me. You're not listening to how wonderfully unique I am. You're not giving me credit for the absolute one of a kind being that I am and I'm here to express. And yeah, you're just not giving me credit. So if I can say anything to you, it's this. There's a reason for you being in the place that you are, and it's fine and it's perfect. And there are people out there that will help you, and they'll help you in a way that empowers you, that it reminds you of your strength and your power, and helps you to see the gifts and the treasures in your challenges, okay? So just listen to your guidance and trust your gut. And if a certain book crosses your path, or you hear about a particular person, or someone just keeps popping up, or I get messages in all sorts of ways, numbers, animals, all sorts of things. It sounds quite bizarre, but we are so much more intelligent and in tune than we'll ever know. And over time, we can get to know more of what's coming through us as we, I guess, just learn to listen. And we have those people that can teach us how to listen. So yeah, I'm one of those. I love to teach people how to listen to themselves and to believe again and trust in themselves and to live a life that they love. And to those of you who have the courage to actually contact me and bare your soul, you're just gorgeous. You are just gorgeous. And I thank you so much, because you are why I do what I do. And I love each and every one of you, truly. I don't care how corny it sounds, I do. So thank you. And I look forward to enjoying the journey with a lot more of you to come. Have a great day. Bye.